Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. You're watching Updates at Noon with me, Jessica Lee. UMNO President Datuk Sri Ahmad Zahid Hamidi attended a special meeting of the Perak UMNO Liaison Committee in Ipoh last night. Now, apart from Datuk Sri Ahmad Zahid, also seen at the meeting were the party's Supreme Council member Datuk Sri Tajuddin Abdul Rahman and former UMNO Supreme Council member Datuk Sri Nazri Abdul Aziz. The meeting, which was scheduled to start at 9 p.m, was chaired by Perak UMNO Liaison Committee Chairman Datuk Searani Mohamad. It was believed to be for discussing issues related to the establishment of the state government after Perak Menteri Besar Datuk Sri Ahmad Faizal Azumu failed to gain support in the State Assemblyman's motion of confidence in the Menteri Besar in the State Assembly on Friday. In the vote on the motion brought by Datuk Abdul Manap Hashim, Datuk Sri Ahmad Faizal only got 10 votes compared to 48 rejections with 1 abstention. In the latest developments yesterday, Datuk Sri Ahmad Faizal had also announced that he had submitted his letter of resignation as Menteri Besar and the entire State Executive Council members to the Sultan of Perak, Sultan Nazrin Shah, yesterday afternoon at 3 p.m. Now, following the lifting of the ban on interstate travel effective tomorrow, Senior Minister of Security Datuk Sri Ismail Sabri said National Security Council (MKN) will discuss with the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture regarding the SOPs and list of tourism activities allowed and prohibited in areas that are still under the CMCO. Now, Datuk Sri Ismail Sabri added that for the tourism sector, which involves economic and social activities, further discussions were needed to identify permitted tourism activities.
Pelancongan, beberapa kawasan pelancongan tu masih lagi tidak kita buka. Ya, tidak kita buka. Yang sektor-sektor yang dibenarkan tu akan diumumkan. Ya, setakat hari ini masih lagi di bawah PKPB ni, aktiviti ekonomi kita benarkan. Tetapi aktiviti sosial masih tidak benarkan. Dan pelancongan ini adalah kabur dari segi dia boleh jadi sosial dan dia boleh jadi ekonomi. Kepada pengusaha bas pelancongan ianya adalah ekonomi. Tapi kepada individu yang melancong melawat tempat-tempat tertentu boleh dianggap sebagai sosial.
On the work from home WFH issue, Datuk Sri Ismail Sabri said the MKN would discuss with the International Trade and Industry Ministry as well as the Director General of the Civil Service to examine the need to continue with the directive. Regarding the issue of face shields in public places, he said permission was granted only for students at school previously to reduce the burden on parents. However, the matter will be discussed with the Health Ministry whether people can wear face shields without face masks in public places. Now, the attitude of some people of Kelantan who take things easy and ignore the government's directives to always comply with the standard operating procedures or SOPs set are believed to be one of the reasons behind the difficulty in containing the COVID-19 outbreak in the state. Deputy Menteri Besar Datuk Muhammad Amar Nik Abdullah said that the increasing number of COVID-19 infections in the last few days clearly showed that the residents seem to have viewed the government's directives lightly. Commenting further, Datuk Muhammad Amar said by right it should be for the people to play a role and pay attention and always abide by the SOPs, as when CMCO is extended, many quarters will face difficulties. He stressed that the Kota Baru area, which remains as a red zone along with Pasir Mas, Tanah Merah and Machang, demonstrated the people's attitude of not heeding the authorities' directives seriously. The Deputy Menteri Besar admitted it is very difficult to educate the public with the new norms, but if all quarters are fully focused and remain compliant, the spread of COVID-19 will be successfully contained. Datuk Muhammad Amar was commenting on the Conditional Movement Control Order or CMCO in 4 districts in Kelantan, which has been extended to the 20th of December. Yesterday evening, Senior Minister for Security Datuk Sri Ismail Sabri Yaakob said that the CMCO in Kelantan will be lifted on the 7th of December, except for the Kota Baru, Pasir Mas, Machang and Tanah Merah districts. There are no conditions attached for iSENA withdrawal application, and what is outlined are the criteria to ensure that the application matches the Employees Provident Fund's EPF internal data. In a statement issued yesterday in response to media query, the Retirement Fund said this is to ensure that it will easily and securely expedite the approval process. Elaborating further, EPF said only confirmation of the maximum amount is required during members' online application, which is not difficult. As each member's situation is unique, it said Category 2 provides the opportunity for the EPF to consider certain situations, such as a reduction in income based on their supporting documents, and members just need to apply online. On why automatic approval could not be given for those who also applied for iLestari, the EPF explained that the country's situation was different when it launched iLestari compared to now. For members who did not suffer a 30% salary reduction but still require cash to sustain their livelihood in this pandemic, the EPF said there is still latitude under Category 2 to consider applications from all members who are affected by COVID-19. It said if members have suffered a reduction in income or salary and have the supporting documents to show for it, they are encouraged to apply on 11th of January 2021, and EPF will still consider their application. Now, this is to ensure that the door is not closed, and it provides an opportunity for as many members as possible to apply for iSENA, estimated to be 8 million. On another note, as to why payments are staggered over the 6-month period rather than being a lump sum payment, EPF said it wishes to ensure members are assisted for as long as possible and understands that the first month is important for members to cover their liabilities and beginning of the year expenses such as children's schooling and the like. As such, the staggered approach in payment is based on a few criteria, including data on current liabilities of EPF members, the need to spread out the period of assistance due to the uncertainty of the COVID-19 pandemic, and to balance the cash flow and current investments of the EPF. On cutting short the processing time, EPF said for those in Category 1, the fund has expedited the application process via auto-approval using internal data. They are estimated to receive their first payment in mid-January 2021. As for those in Category 2, EPF estimated the processing time to be between 2 and 3 weeks from the date of application to allow document verification and case-by-case consideration. The members are estimated to receive their first payment by end of February. Now, members are required to apply online, and the EPF reminded that before doing so, they should ensure that their iAccount is active, their phone number is up to date to receive TAC number at EPF counter or kiosk, and their bank account number is active. And that's it from us this afternoon. In our top story, no conditions for iSENA application, only criteria for verification. Now tune in to News at 10 this evening, Saluran Berita RTM on My Free Views channel 123. Now you can also watch it from RTM's MyClick mobile application. I'm Jessica Lee. Thank you for watching.